Hi, welcome to Revolutions. I'm Alex, and today I'm here with Kavita Krishnamurthy of THORS. And we're going to be talking about a gear inspection and chart reading class that I believe you're putting on.
Yes.
So could you start by talking a little bit about kind of what chart reading is and why it's an important skill for a gear manufacturer to know?
So the whole idea of reading a chart is understanding gear quality. So what the chart shows is how well your gear has been manufactured, and what gear quality does is it helps us understand how well that part is going to perform in service.
Okay. And so what's kind of lesson number one, the absolute most basic thing you need to understand for being able to read a gear chart?
So when you're looking at gear charts, there's a lot of information on a gear chart. So understanding each of those components individually and how they're all derived is lesson one. So let's take profile deviation, for example. The gear chart has profile deviation, and then you see squiggly lines on it, and then there's components, numbers at the bottom of it, but you need to know what those numbers mean. So you need to know what profile deviation, what total profile deviation means, what form deviation means, what slope deviation means. So we teach how to understand each one of those segments that make that total profile deviation.
Okay. And obviously, gear manufacturing is an industry that is always kind of changing and improving upon itself. How has gear chart reading changed over the years?
So if you take, let's say 40, 50 years ago, AGMA had created the standard for gear accuracy, and that was AGMA 2088. And that was the industry standard for a very long time. In the early 2000s, AGMA decided they wanted to be more in line with all the other international standards out there. So they revamped their standard and they developed the AGMA 2015 standard, which was more in line with ISO. If you look at the AGMA 2000 A88 standard, the higher the number, the better the quality. When you look at the ISO standard, the lower the number, the better the quality. So AGMA then, in 2014, made a very conscious decision to kind of merge with the ISO standard. So today's global standard is the ISO 1328 standard.
Okay. I know that THORS also runs a lot of other gear manufacturing related courses as well. Could you maybe just for a little bit talk about kind of how the company runs its courses in general?
Sure. So THORS has online courses. So none of our courses are you go to a class and take it. It's online. You take them anywhere you want, anytime you want. You get on the internet and you can take them. Some of the other courses we have are gear terminology courses for spur and helical, for bevel and hypoid. We also have a gear manufacturing troubleshooting course, and we have a variety of courses that relate to manufacturing processes, products, and materials. So we have steel fundamentals, we have ductile iron fundamentals. So we have a breadth of courses that you can gain knowledge from.
Okay. And how can somebody sign up for a THORS course, and where do they go to do that?
So it's very simple. You go to www.thors.com and you do request a demo, and we'll sign you up. It's or stop by our booth 2928, and you can talk to our sales team.
Cool. Thank you very much for all your time.
Absolutely, anytime.
As always, this is Revolutions. I'm Alex, and today we were talking with Kavita of THORS.